Are you one of those dudes that wants to like get a van and like deck it out and everything?
Yeah, like eventually. I mean, hopefully, I have enough money someday where I can have a house and a van.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I mean, I would definitely do the van before the house if
Really?
I didn't have enough money for sure.
I like that.
Yeah, just like, you know, I feel like, you know, life's kind of short. You gotta get as many experiences before it's over, man.
This podcast is brought to us by Coinly, Next Level Company. They're connecting brands with student athletes in the NIL business. They're doing some really good things with student athletes, especially with us right here, providing us with different opportunities throughout the community and just trying to get us right. You know, welcome to episode 2 of the DRIBBLE podcast. We're joined by someone who we believe should have an NIL deal from head to shoulders. Gabriel Madsen.
Yes, sir.
Or should we call you by a rapper named G Boogie?
Wait, where did you find that? Hold on.
Hey man, don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about
We
that.
asked the
This
question.
is really going to be like Nardwar then, huh?
We asked the questions.
We asked the questions.
Yeah.
You
Hey, man.
But
G Boogie, man.
G Boogie.
You can call me that shit. You can call me that, man. You know, Carson Edwards, C Boogie. That was his Instagram. Just, you know, G Boogie, man.
G Boogie. Just have
G
to
Boogie, man.
A little swag.
Yeah,
But
man.
we all know, Gabe, you know, one of the biggest things for you is that you're a vegan.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you're a vegan, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing
Yeah,
else to
man.
it. But, you know, just tell us a story about, you know, becoming vegan.
Yeah, man. So I switched to vegetarian when I was a sophomore in high school. It was going into my sophomore year, my AAU summer.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kind of started out, I just wanted to like be healthier as like an athlete. I kind of saw some like stuff out there. It was kind of before it was like a big thing in like the like major league stuff like that. But yeah, I just started out kind of just wanted to be healthier or whatever, and it kind of grew into more. Just kind of grew into like an environmental thing for the animals, stuff like that. But I've only been vegan for like 8 months now. I kind of switched like last year, so only vegan now for 8 months. But yeah, like almost 4 years vegetarian. So
like when you become a vegan, so you said you started off, you know, eating chicken and all that stuff before, right?
Yeah. I mean, like I ate meat until I was my like freshman year or whatever.
So did it just hit you one day and be like, yeah, I just want to be a vegan?
Yeah, man. My sister was before me. She's not really anymore. She kind of like, she eats anything now. But my brother was for a little bit after I went, but he went back too. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, man. My favorite thing used to be bratwurst. I was from Wisconsin, so you know, that's what everybody was eating. But yeah, man, that used to be my favorite food. Now that thing kind of makes me quiver when I think about eating something like that. But yeah, but.
Man, well, dive in a little bit about your family. I mean,
All right.
we know the stories about you and your brother, but, you know, talk to us a little bit about going to your dad's parents' house during the summertime and, you know, the pool memories, man.
All right, man. Yeah, my grandparents, both my grandparents live in Wisconsin. So it was nice to like having them close when I was growing up. But yeah, a lot of my favorite memories, you know, going to my dad's house, my dad's parents' house. They got a pool and stuff. So, yeah, I spent a lot of time there in the summers and got a lot of cousins. So there's always a lot of people there. So, you know, good memories for sure.
Is that in Wisconsin?
Yeah, Wisconsin and Menominee, Wisconsin, and Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Yeah.
Bunch of cheeseheads over there.
Yeah, man. I got everybody over in that side.
And we also know, you know, Christmas coming up. So are you planning on going to your grandparents' house like you did when you was younger?
I am going there. That's spend every Christmas Eve at my mom's parents' house and every Christmas Day at my dad's parents' house, only like 30 minutes from each other. So gonna do the same thing this year, man.
You gonna you gonna be golfing with them?
Probably not in the winter time, but
I don't know how y'all be doing
but
it. It'll be snowing there all the time.
I did golf before I came back to Utah in the summer with my grandparents. So
how does Christmas look for the Manson family? Are you guys?
How's it look?
Are you guys, you know, singing Christmas songs? Cookies? Like, what are you guys doing?
I mean, you know, kind of like the basic stuff. You know, just opening presents. We play like Christmas games, stuff like that. But yeah, we always ordered Chinese takeout at my house, and then Christmas Eve at my mom's parents' house, and you know, Santa comes or whatever, and then go over to my dad's parents' house and do the same thing, basically eat a lot of food and whatnot. So
a lot of people don't know, but you're a twin, right?
I am, yep.
Just growing up, were you and your twin brother getting the same presents, or like was it different?
I mean, there were a lot of things that we got like combined just because like we were into a lot of the same stuff. Like I remember my favorite thing I used to want to be like I want to be a baseball player growing up or whatever. Like that was my favorite sport until I was like a freshman, basically. So, yeah, I mean, my favorite present I got was like some catcher's gear. I wanted to be a catcher, and I got it. And yeah, me and my brother shared it or whatever. So, I mean, we got like an Xbox one year too, so that was pretty good. But yeah, we got a lot of like shared gifts, but I mean, you know, we got a lot of different stuff too. So,
like for me, I'm a twin too.
Yeah,
like, we were always competing, man. We're like everything was a fight. You was trying to see who's better at that, who's better
of course,
at this.
Man.
It's the same way for you and your brother.
Of course, man. I mean, we never really got into like a physical fight. We did get into one physical fight though, like when it was like quarantine. Like it was like recent, like before we headed to Cincinnati or whatever. And I think we were just kind of sick of each other, just, you know, spending a lot of time in quarantine or whatever. Finally one day just snapped. And, you know, but I mean, most of the time it was just like healthy competitiveness or whatever. But yeah, we're always competing, man. So,
man, you crazy, man. You lucky, bro. My crib, bro. We was always fighting,
were you?
slapping,
yeah,
wrestling.
Man. Yeah. It can definitely get like that as a twin. I know, like, I had some twins on. I've played with like a lot of twins, like Johnny Jordan, AAU or whatever, you know. But I feel like, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a big part of who I am, pushed me to who I am. So,
sure.
Yeah,
man. Well, we see how hard you work. Sure. And, you know, we just want to know, like, how that came about when you were living in China in 5th grade.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so, I mean, I was always around the game. Like, my dad was a coach growing up, so I was a ball boy and whatnot. But, yeah, I moved to China when both my parents are teachers. So they always kind of talked about my dad as a Spanish teacher. So we kind of thought it was going to be somewhere Spanish-speaking or whatever. Yeah, what's up?
I was going to go ahead.
We thought it was going to be like somewhere Spanish-speaking. And then one day they just were like, we're going to China. And then we went to China, man. And I mean, the place we went, like, it's kind of a crazy story. Like, the place we went, they told us it was like completely bilingual. And we get there, and I was in 5th grade at the time. And like, literally the only class that wasn't in Chinese was English class. So I literally didn't do 5th grade. Like, I moved up to 7th grade, and I was doing like 7th grade classes or whatever. And I mean, I didn't really go to class that much. I mean, I don't know if I can get in trouble for that now, but probably not. But, you know, I didn't really do 5th grade ever. But I mean, the place I was at had like 26 basketball courts, like outside, and then one indoor one or whatever. And I mean, basketball in China is like huge, man. Like they're so into it. Everybody thought my dad was like Pau Gasol. He's got like the long hair and the beard. And everybody was like, oh, Pau, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's where we got into. Me and my brother would kind of like skip class every once in a while. But we also got like, it was like a siesta, kind of like Mexican style, like in the middle of the day to take like 2 hours off, kind of everything kind of shut down, like classes, like all the restaurants, stuff like that. So that's when, I mean, we weren't really used to like going home taking a nap for that long. So that's when we would hoop. So that's when it kind of got.
So did you guys get go to China because your parents were working, or? Yeah,
so they both teachers. My dad is now a principal. My mom, she does like this thing called technology integration, so she helps with like at Austin, same place Booth grew up,
Austin,
man.
Minnesota,
Shout out Austin, man.
Spam Town, USA, man. Shout out to Austin, Minnesota, man.
But yeah, so they're both teachers. So yeah, I mean, we always grew up like camping and stuff, traveling. Like we always took a road trip every year, so we always used to travel a lot. But yeah, they always kind of talked about it, and then eventually did it my 5th grade year. They wanted us to be like old enough to remember or whatnot. So like they thought I was like 12, my sister 13, Mason 12, obviously too. So they thought that was just the right time. So
you also heard you had fear of the ocean. Is that true, man? Like,
talk to us about that, man.
Let's get into it, man. Let me tell you this story, man. It was like Christmas. It was like Christmas break basically in China. We got like 2 weeks off or whatever. So you know, we went to the Philippines, right? I mean, I used to love like swimming, like lakes and stuff like that. But we went to the Philippines, man, and like it's like the country's 7,000 islands or whatever, right? So you got to take a boat everywhere you go. So we like fly into the main island of Cebu, and we're gonna take like a boat, like a ferry, like an hour away to a different island or whatever. And we get there, we get to like the port, and it's like storming, like it's like thundering, the waves are like crashing. They didn't let us like take a boat across like the ocean yet. So we're like sitting there for like 8 hours, like nobody's really there. We didn't have any place to go or whatever. And finally they're like, all right, you guys can just get on the boat. Like the weather's not any better. And it's like this big like double decker like ferry or whatever. Yeah. So we like sit up in the double deck. I'm like 12, right? So we're like taking the boat. The waves are like crashing up in the second deck of the boat. People are like throwing up. I passed out. I was like 12. I was laying on my mom's lap. I just like passed out. I was like so scared. I thought we were going to like go under. But and then we made it or whatever. And then literally like 4 days later, we take like this little wooden boat. This like, we don't even know the people. It's just me and my family. These random like two Filipino people just take us 4 hours across the ocean to like this other little island. And I'm just like so nervous the whole time because I was literally just thought I was going to die. And then that's kind of where my fear of ocean started, man. So.
That's crazy.
Well, man, what's scarier, that or the old lady on the 7th floor?
Yo. Where did I have like an interview where I said all this or something?
Hey man, we just ask questions.
Hey, man,
I mean, like I was like 12 at the time, so like, I mean, it sounds like I was older, but I mean, like, bro, like literally anytime the elevator would stop on that floor, me and my siblings would be like, we'd like start to like sweat because she would. I don't even know how to explain what she would do. She came over, like hunched over, and she breathed super weird, and she would just like, I don't even know how to explain it, man, but that was really scary when I was that age. But no, definitely ocean, man, definitely ocean.
Was she like one of those like old ladies you see in movies that just like,
yeah, bro, it was like it looked like she was like a demon, low key, like it was scary, man.
Man, well, maybe it was it this one?
Oh shit, yo.
You want to talk to us?
Yeah, let's go right into it, man. Let's get into
the tour of the Coca-Cola factory.
Let's get into it, man. You know, I was about like 4 or 5. You know, Atlanta, Georgia. You know, on one of our family road trips in the summer, and you know, the Coke factory. My mom loves going to museums or whatever, so we're gonna go to the Coke factory. Go to walk through. You know, taking the tour. You know, it's kind of boring for a little kid or whatever, but finally, you know, you get to the end, and it's all of the different Coca-Cola drinks from around the world, man. I never drank pop before that. And my dad was like, you know what? Go crazy, man. Go crazy. So I was just over there, you know, I was going crazy on just drinking everything in sight. Finally, you know, we're leaving. My mom and sister are going to like the gift shop or whatever. And you know, I'm laying down on like this bench, and I'm like, Dad, I don't feel so good, man. I'm like, I do not feel good. Something's wrong. And you know, I pooped my pants. Just straight up, man. You know, 4 or 5, just went crazy on the pop and just ended up pooping my pants, man. In downtown Atlanta.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. It was
That's rough.
Tough memory, man. Tough memory. Now I don't drink pop though, rough, so man. Now we're done with that.
That's good because you know if you're not drinking pop, you know you're hanging out chilling with your boy Jake. You know.
Yeah, man, Jake,
you know,
man.
You know Jake was just here, you know, hanging out with you.
Yeah, man.
You guys lived together.
Yep.
He was always in the gym.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We also didn't know you guys went on a 2-month long road trip.
Yeah, man.
Tell us about that, man.
Let's get right into it. Yeah. So most people don't really know this, but you know now I feel comfortable talking about it. I was trying to hide it like last year or whatever during COVID, like when I left and stuff, but. Yeah, so me and Jake, you know, I left Cincinnati last year, obviously, and then me and my buddy Jake, he was looking for somebody to go on a road trip with, and I was like, you know what, man, let's do it. You know, I've always like loved traveling, obviously, like I've said. So yeah, we went on this 2-month road trip. He wants to be like a trainer in basketball. He is a trainer in basketball, basically, but shout out Nomad Basketball. But yeah, so we went on this 2-month road trip. We stopped in like. First stop was like Texas. That was kind of rough, man. We kind of were expecting to be warmer. That was kind of like the whole point of the trip was to get somewhere warm. Yeah. You know, but we didn't really plan that out so well. We went to Texas and it was like 50 degrees and we were just camping on the beach and stuff. But, you know, we were like working out at basketball course we found on the way or whatnot. But yeah, it was like changed my life, man, for sure. Like completely changed how I thought about things, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the reason I'm probably in Utah. So I mean, there's like a lot to it, but yeah, we went like all the way like Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, came back through Nevada, Utah, Colorado, South Dakota, back home, man. So we covered a lot. Sleeping in a tent, went through 3 tents. So yeah, man. So it was we were out there, man.
How are you guys like able to like shower and stuff like that?
We didn't really. I mean, the longest I went was like 2 weeks without a shower.
Eesh, boy.
I was my hair was crusty, man. I was like. Just in the ocean and stuff.
Yeah. Brushing your teeth and stuff like that?
Yeah, I brush my teeth, of course, man. Okay. You know, you gotta brush your teeth.
But,
you know, shower, that's a different thing. You know, you can go a little long without that.
It was like Tarzan, huh?
I was Tarzan, man. I definitely was. I was out there, man.
The flow still going in.
It was crusty, man. It was.
Did you guys have any fear? Like, did you guys run into
I mean, we didn't really have any scary I mean, we were camping most of the places we went. It was literally me and Jake and then old people because it was really it's only old people traveling in the winter. Mm. So I mean, most of the places we went, I mean, it was literally just. I mean, I slept out of my tent some nights, just out under a star. So I mean, yeah, we never really worried about anything. Never had any scary things happen. So.
Were you guys? Was it a car? Was it your car? You guys?
Yeah, so no, we took Jake's Subaru. Okay. Shout out Jake for letting us drive a Subaru, man. Put about 12,000 miles on it. Oof. So yeah, man, it was. He slept in his car. I slept in the tent. There were some nights it was I literally couldn't even feel my hands put on my tent. So it was worth it though, man. I mean, definitely remember it for the rest of my life. So
out of all the states that you guys went to, what was your favorite? And what was your favorite memory from that trip?
I mean, there's so many, man. I mean, I'll say when we were in Austin, Texas, that. I mean, that was one of my favorite
Texas, man.
Favorite memories, man.
Texas.
Austin, Texas, man. My mom's cousin, we cat sat for his neighbor.
Okay.
So we had a house there for a week or whatever. So it was a fun time. We got some good workouts there or whatnot. But I mean, my favorite city we went to, probably Sedona, Arizona.
Oh yeah, it's really nice up there.
Shit,
nice.
Pretty, man. I mean, I would definitely live there, but I think it's kind of expensive, man.
Yeah.
Looks
so nice.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Is that why you want to live in a van when you're older?
I mean, shit, man. Can I swear on this?
Go ahead, man.
All we noticed, man. We just ask questions, man.
We're surprising you right now, man.
I mean, obviously, man. I mean, when I was looking for a car, I could drive a Prius now, get that good gas mileage, but not like Raleigh's Hummer,
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
when I was looking for a car, I was looking for a nice little Volkswagen van, but didn't have enough money for that, so. But no, I'll definitely live in a van for a little bit,
Yeah.
Go on some someday I want to do the one where you go from Canada, you go all the way down to South America.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel that'd be quite an experience.
That's a trip, man.
It's a trip, man. But you get the right place to live in it,
Mm-hmm. Are you one of those dudes that wants to get a van and deck it out and everything?
Yeah, eventually. I mean, hopefully I have enough money someday where I can have a house and a van.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I would definitely do the van before the house if
really?
I didn't have enough money for sure.
I like that.
Yeah, just I feel the life's kind of short. You gotta get as many experiences before it's over, man. So I feel one of the best ways is traveling. So definitely want to do a lot of traveling when I'm done with basketball. So
And with traveling, it comes there's a lot of stuff out there. But as long as you got that emergency, you're good, right?
Yo,
you might get sick.
I literally had an emergency this morning.
You always good out there.
Hey,
right?
man, emergency NIL deal? Just kidding.
But I mean,
where did you find that shit?
Hey, we just asked the questions.
Yo, that's crazy. What the heck?
But we didn't bring you any emergency, but we
That's
brought
tough.
you your second holy grail.
Oh, Lenny Larry's. Oh. Yo, what?
Yes, sir.
Bro, I literally tried to get an NIL deal with them, but they didn't respond to me. They're literally from, I think, Wisconsin, right? I don't know. Yeah, bro. This stuff right here.
Stuff right there, bro.
This stuff right here. You guys, you've both
Come on,
had it?
man. We just asked the question.
Should we eat some?
Good if you want. Hey,
Bro, I think we should eat some.
you're the guest, man.
I think we should eat some.
You're the guest, man.
Why you like that so much?
Hey, man. Popcorn, great snack.
Are you?
I mean, this flavor, though, there's not really any other better flavors, though. Right?
Right.
This stuff's fire right here, man.
favorite bag of chips. I'm going with the Cool Ranch Doritos, man.
Bag of chips, you said?
Yeah. Fire.
Sun chips.
Sun chips.
Garden salsa.
Give me the
What about
cheddar
you,
sun
Marco?
chips.
See, sun chips, man.
He said the cheddar, man.
Harvest cheddar, man.
Why you sitting there eating your popcorn and stuff? You played high school basketball,
Yep.
and the head coach was your father.
That is,
You know what I'm saying?
that is true.
Tell us about that. How's your experience with that?
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously, it wasn't always sunshine and rainbows,
Mm-hmm.
It definitely was hard on me or whatever, but looking back at it, I mean, it definitely shaped me into who I am and stuff. So, I mean, not many people can say they've had that experience playing for their dad and a twin brother or whatever. So, I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, he's been so influential in who I am and stuff, and I mean, yeah, I mean, everything that I can do in basketball is pretty much thanks to him. He kind of taught me how to shoot, stuff like that. I mean, I've figured out a lot about myself too, but I mean, without him, probably wouldn't really be playing basketball. But yeah, just kind of how I think about the game and stuff. He's a progressive thinking guy, so you know, I feel like that kind of fits how we play at Utah, you know, just motion and stuff. That's how we grew up playing at like middle school or whatever. That's how we always played. So definitely translates to, I mean, how we play now or whatever. So yeah, man, I mean, it was a great experience for sure. So
you do got some very, you know, some really good fundamental basketball game. But,
appreciate it, man.
You know, as your dad was your coach, you know, did you ever run into like any teammates being like, oh, the reason why you got this is because your dad's the coach or stuff like that?
I mean, I'm sure there were like people who thought that, but I mean, like I don't think there was ever really doubt like who were the best players on the team or whatever. Yeah. So like, I mean, they saw who put in the most work or whatever. So yeah, I think like obviously there were probably some people who thought that like, oh, they shouldn't be taking these shots, but I mean, yeah, I mean, like my senior year, man, like I love like every year of high school was like fun, but like my senior year, man, like that team. Shout out the Mayo Dragons right now. I'm sure they're a lot listening right now, but yeah, shout out Mayo Dragons, man. That team, my senior year, some of my best friends, man. Like probably end up living in like a cul-de-sac or some shit someday. So yeah,
man. But Mayo High School, you guys were in the Big Nine.
Big Nine, man.
Awesome. And I also heard there was a team called the Austin Packers.
There was.
Who were pretty tough in the Big Nine.
There were. We had some good.
Tell us about the boys in Austin.
Bro, we had some good battles back in the day, man. Booth left the year before. Almost could have played him, but, you know, had to play. His twin Dooth, man. Yeah. So
shout out Duke Gach, man.
Yes, man. Yes, sir. He gave us some buckets when I was a sophomore. You know, I think he handed us 2 L's my sophomore year. So, but, you know, I had some good battles against old Austin back in the day. Shout out Agua. Hooper, man.
Real Hooper, man.
But, yeah, man, we had some good battles back in the day for sure.
Definitely, bro. We did.
Man, yes, sir. So, I gotta ask you a question, man.
This man always has the Nardwuar questions.
You taking Jake's Subaru, right?
Okay.
Or are you taking the sticker van?
Like my sister's sticker van?
The sticker van you used in high school.
Yeah, but like okay, so, I mean, are we talking like, I mean, Jake's car has a lot of stickers on it too. I don't know if you've seen it, but he's probably got more stickers than the sticker van, and that's saying a lot. But back in the day, man, the sticker van, that shit was legendary. It was legendary at Mayo, man. I mean, literally, like in the winter, this shit was so dangerous. Like, it did not have like defrost or heat or anything. It was like my grandma's like old van, and she had like 2 new vans since that. So I mean, it was like from the like 90s, like literally like 95 or something.
Yeah.
You know, a nice little Chevy red van with the stickers, but it was like rusting on the bottom, you know. But I mean, we only needed to get like 3 minutes, but in the wintertime, literally like we'd scrape off like the outside, you know.
Yeah.
And then we'd be driving. Hands cold, man. Yeah, no heat.
Use hands to warm up the windshield.
Yeah. No, but literally like we'd have to like scrape like the inside as we were driving, because like we didn't have any defrost, man. So. But eventually, you know, we got a different van, so we're good. Went through the vans in high school, man.
Sticker van. And the car you got right now, you got some stickers on the back of your stuff too.
I got some stickers, you know. I think it adds some character.
What's your thing about stickers?
You know, yeah, man, it just adds some character, lets people know where you've been. A lot of my stickers are just from like the trip or whatever. Okay. Or just different places I've been but yeah, man, I mean my sister did it first. Shout out Hattie. She did the sticker thing first, but yeah, I think it just adds a lot of character to the Prius. Plus, you know, I'm probably gonna drive that thing into the ground, so nobody else will have it after me. So I might as well just put my stamp on it, you know. Yeah, man.
But man, Gabe, man, you've been a lot of places, man.
I have.
But you know, Utah's home now.
It's home.
Yes, sir. Home of the Utes.
Yes, sir.
Tell us, you know, what made you come out to Utah and want to play for the Utes and all that stuff?
Yeah, man. I mean, like, you know, second time, like, you know, recruiting is like a weird thing because it's like, not many times in your life do you have to like go through something and not really know what exactly you're looking for, and then, you know, you get into recruiting or whatever, and it's kind of like that, you know, you're getting recruited by all these different things. You kind of think what you want, but I'm only like 19, 18 or whatever. It's like, I don't really know a whole lot about myself. So, you know, I mean, me and my brother wanted to play together, obviously, but didn't really work out or whatever. So second time around, just kind of knew more of what I was looking for. And I kind of knew it wasn't going to take very long to find the right spot when it came. So, you know, I had a relationship with Coach Petey before, from Utah State or whatever, so you know, he got his starting coach in the same AAU program I played in, so there's like some connections there. But yeah, like when I put my name in the transfer portal, they were kind of like some of the first people to hit me up, and then got the job at Utah, and I was like, you know what, man, you don't really need to see anything else. So
like now I'm here, man.
I just feel
That's right.
I just feel like Utah fits you though. Like
It does, man. Like I literally was thinking this morning. Like I feel like I'll end up living here someday. Just like
yeah.
Like I was saying, like I want to have a van or whatever, and like there's so many things like in the day's drive. You know, you got Cali, you got the Tetons, you got Southern Utah. You know, a lot of national parks, whatnot. But yeah, man, like I feel like I'll snowboard someday. You know, I skated a little bit, so. But yeah, I feel like I'll end up snowboarding. So you know, why not crash in Utah? You know,
Yeah, it does, man. I can see you doing.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your favorite thing to do outdoor in Utah?
Outdoors, I mean, definitely camping. I just like being outside, sleeping outside or whatever, like sitting by a fire and stuff. But yeah, I got to do a little bit this summer. You know, went to Southern Utah for a little bit. Went to the Tetons for my girlfriend's birthday, so that was good. But I'll definitely do a lot more this summer now that I'm out here for good. But yeah, man, definitely camping, hiking, stuff like that. Just being outside.
Definitely, it's a great place to be.
It is, man. It
You know,
really
wanna be
is.
outside and stuff like that. It's really dope.
Definitely is. You got a lot of stuff out here, man.
Man, you know me. I left Utah. I couldn't stay away, man.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. You got to come back. You got to come back for a second time, man. Might as well just stay, you know. Might as well just
Sure,
stay.
man. That's what's up.
Sure.
Man, we got a lot of people watching this podcast, man. You got any advice for them?
Got some advice? Oh, gosh. I feel like I'm not really good at that, you know, but I would just say, you know, what I've kind of learned in the last year, life's short, man. Sometimes you just got to do what's best for you, even when it's like, you might have some haters when you're doing it. You know, I feel like when I left Cincinnati, there were a lot of people kind of questioning why I did that or whatever. But, you know, I ended up being the best decision I ever made. I mean, I'm here, went on a 2-month road trip. I mean, there's a lot of things I didn't really plan for that happened. And I mean, you know, I was just kind of doing what was best for me. So, yeah, man, if you're in a situation where you're struggling or whatever, sometimes you just got to look and see what's best for you. You got to take care of yourself first. So,
100%.
yeah, man.
You always do, man. I just think, like, whenever you're in, like just say you're at Cincinnati, you're a brother and all that.
Right.
You know, a lot of people are probably respecting, you guys are probably going through the same stuff.
Right.
All that, but it's different, you know what I'm saying?
It is, man. Yeah, people,
stuff like that. So.
Yeah, exactly. People think like, oh, they're twins, you know, they're the same. But I mean, like, besides me and Mason being like enjoying basketball, there's like very few things that we actually have in common. But because he does not like the outdoors, man. He hates camping. Like he hates the bugs. Like literally, like every AAU trip we went on, like all our friends are staying in the hotel. We're camping. Like I don't know how many hoopers actually did that, but we like literally every like place we went, we would camp. And Mason hated it. I loved it. So, you know, shit. I mean, yeah, but yeah, people think, you know, how twins are going through the same stuff. But yeah, no, definitely your own person, man. So,
man, I can speak on that as a twin too.
Exactly.
It's funny because I was going through your brother's Instagram one time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, let me go see what Gabe's twin looks like. I want to see if you guys fraternal, identical, all that stuff. And then I'm looking, I'm like, this dude got short hair, he got his earrings in.
Like, Mason looks like Mac Miller or some shit.
I'm like, he's totally different
we look
from Gabe,
nothing.
man.
Like you would not pick us out because Mason kind of looks like my dad. My dad's side. I kind of look like my mom's side. It's like kind of where it splits or whatever. But yeah, we really have not a whole lot in common when it comes to looks or like personality. I mean, we're very different, but I mean, I think it's been good for us to be like on our own and stuff, kind of figure our own selves out more. So yeah.
When you guys are growing up, say middle school, you know, you got the little girls running around there.
Yeah, man.
Who were they saying was the cuter one?
There's a ladies' man right here. The ladies' man back in the day. Come on now.
Don't get in trouble now.
Come on.
Don't get in trouble.
But, you know, I'm in a relationship now, so it's all good. I don't have to worry about that. So Mason, you know, all the ladies go hit up Mason now, so I'm good.
Anything is cuter, Gabriel, man.
That's how it was back in the day, man.
That's all it was, bro. I'm trying to tell him, bro. I know it. But man, Gabe, man, we appreciate you for coming on the podcast, man. You know,
appreciate it for having me on,
people
man.
get to know you a little bit, man. We enjoyed having you here today.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Great host right here.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Coinley.
man.
Shout out Coinley,
Shout
man.
out Coinley.
Follow, you know, 3 Dribble Podcast, man. Give us a follow, man. More episodes coming on. Got some, you know, some really good guests coming through, and stay tuned.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Episode 2.